Hello, my name's Jo Holborn. I'm the Young Carers Service Manager at the Carers Support Centre. We support young carers across Bristol and South Gloucestershire. I'm delighted to be introducing this DVD made in partnership with Unique Voice. At the heart of the DVD comes the voice of young carers. From our centre, we were finding that referrals were increasingly coming to us at a point of crisis, where there were several professionals who had previously been involved with the family, but no one had recognised the young person as a young carer. From our experience of working from a whole family approach, we knew we needed to reach young carers in schools and to take a partnership approach of working with schools. We developed a model called Young Carers in Education, where senior management and governors endorse the support for young carers in schools. We were delighted to be able to secure the necessary funding to commission Unique Voice in our area. We felt that using a creative and innovative way was the best method of engaging young people to recognise and understand young carers. We would consider this project to be the third phase of a model where schools have already got support systems in place to support newly identified young carers. As you're about to watch this DVD, try to think about the young people that you work with and how to start a dialogue with them in your setting.
I think it's important that we can be seen in schools and people can see from our perspectives.
Unique Voice is a creative educational provider. We use drama as a tool to engage young people and explore social issues.
Last year we discovered that there was a group of young people that might have been struggling to get their voice heard. They're known as young carers, and when we started researching we found out there was nearly 250,000 young people under the age of 19 in the UK that are young carers. A young carer could be someone who is caring for a parent or a sibling or someone really close in their family. We found out that 1 in 5 young carers are missing school on a regular basis. So we decided to develop a programme that really helped those young carers feel that they could come forward and speak to their school and speak to their friends and feel proud that they were a young carer.
We held lots of meetings, lots of discussions, lots of ideas, lots of brainstorming, and then it was decided that the best judge of this script would be young carers themselves. They were very, very honest. They really enjoyed the script. They had a few changes for us, a few bits of feedback which we welcomed with open arms, because that really gave it a stamp that a young carer's voice had been implemented.
So we were approached by the Cooperative membership, which was really exciting for us because they'd heard about all the work we've been doing with young carers.
Every 2 years the Cooperative group has a Charity of the Year, and it's always shortlisted down to 2 charities, and Carers Trust came out as the sort of overwhelming winner when voted for by Cooperative employees.
They really wanted to get involved with the work we've been doing and really try and spread the word on a national scale.
It just sounded like really exciting work that you do, and we really wanted to get involved with working with young people and helping to identify some young carers.
So we had some meetings with them, lots of discussions about how we could do this, and we decided that a film would be the best route to go down because we could send it to lots of schools and get the maximum amount of children seeing it possible. So from there, a partnership was born.
Caring does affect young people's lives, and what people don't realise, it's the shadow that moves forward into the future. So when a young person's childhood is interrupted by caring responsibilities, they take that casts a shadow well into their future. So if we can minimise that, that's a great thing. We make young people aware that they may be young carers, that they may have issues which we can help with and support with, and we've got a lot of benefits and arrangements that we can support young carers with, but more importantly we want to get that message out there to every child in this country.
In October we visited a school in Bristol to show the performance we had created and to lead the workshops that accompany it. The workshops are probably the most important part of the day, as this is where everything comes together. We discuss the performance they have seen, the journeys the characters went on, the choices that were made and the issues that we're exploring. Then we're up on our feet using drama to enhance empathy, understanding and to find solutions to some of the problems facing young carers. For the children, it's so different from the sitting and writing like in some of their lessons. It's loud, high energy and really interactive. Everyone gets involved. These children engage physically and emotionally with the subject of young carers. This is the point where we start to receive some disclosures from children, meaning that a child may come forward to identify themselves or a friend as a young carer. Of course, it all starts with the performance. Here's a preview of A Day in the Life of Me.
I have a mum who's beautiful. She loves watching me and my brother play. But she's poorly. She doesn't have an injury or a bug. She's poorly in a different way.
Sir, shouldn't we wait for Chloe? She is part of this group.
I've not seen her today, sir. Maybe she's poorly again.
I need to talk about me, Billy. I have to hear.
Morning, Chloe.
Is it?
I beg your pardon. Chloe, can I ask why you are late?
Hello, Mum? Mum. No, Mum. Mum, listen to me. Mum, it's going to be okay. Mum, I can come home. I'll look after you. I promise. I love you, Mum.
Dad? Dad? Dad, what's wrong? Dad, speak to me. What's wrong, Dad? Open your eyes. Dad? You need an ambulance.
Do you want to play football after school? No. Oh, come on. I learned this new move, yeah? You just like step over the ball.
I don't have time for playing games, Billy, all right?
You okay, mate?
Well, everyone stop asking me if I'm okay. I'm fine. Now do me a favour and leave me alone.
I used to go around this person's house all the time. Well, I went round the house yesterday and, well, I saw that the dad was in a wheelchair and, well, my friend was helping him to get dressed and feeding him and it looked really difficult.
Okay, but in order to make sure that we can help your friend the best we can, it would be good to know who they are.
I don't think they want me to tell you this.
A day in the life of me isn't always easy. A day in the life of me is not long enough. A day in the life of me is busy and demanding. But most of all, a day in the life of me makes me feel proud. Proud to be a young carer.
We managed to put together a plan now where we are looking to the future and looking to see if we can build a database of our students that are actually young carers, and then maybe in the future develop strategies on how to support them in even more depth. The atmosphere around school was all about the support that those young people would need.
I'll remember what to do if I'm in that situation with a friend, so I know what to do and who to tell. Always to ask what's wrong, and if they don't want to tell you, then just leave it and say if you ever need a favour, then I'm always here for you. They're looking after someone that they love and they're looking after them and caring for them, so hopefully they get better.
It's probably mainly so that people know who young carers are, and that if you are a young carer and you don't know it, you will realise that you are a young carer.
They're opening the eyes of so many young people and adults into our lives and seeing from our perspectives. I think it's really important. I think they should definitely tell somebody and see someone like Young Carers or Unique Voice and, yeah, check it out.
Several months on, I can report some fantastic successes within schools in our area. There are many schools that have support groups running where 20 young carers attend. They create their own peer support group. The staff are more aware of young carers generally across the school. Young carers actually feel safe to self-identify, which is incredibly important. Above all, I feel that the work that Unique Voice has done with their performances and workshops has created a great deal of empathy amongst pupils towards young carers. This is incredibly important as young carers are very vulnerable to being bullied. Staff have also reported a much better understanding of young carers' issues. Your school can really make a difference to supporting young carers. Our experience shows that where schools have young carer friendly policies and a school lead and confidential ways of young carers feeling safe enough to identify themselves, that the young carers will get the support and flourish and achieve their full potential just like they should, like any other young person.